The problem with a case or with a drug like Adderall, especially compared to something like marijuana, is it is a hell of a lot more serious under Indiana law than what a student might lump in as sort of a general drug case, um, because Adderall is a Schedule II narcotic in Indiana, which puts it in the same category as crack, opium, cocaine, and meth. It's all in the same overarching umbrella. And so, unlike something like a relatively small amount of pot, Adderall is a felony under any circumstances. A student will be smoking pot in a dorm room or an apartment, and the police will say, "Can we have a look around?" which the police always ask. And the student, having not paid attention to student legal services, doesn't ask for a search warrant or anything like that, and says, "Sure, take a look around." The police then find a pill bottle. The last case I remember with Adderall, which was in this past semester, the police found 2 pills in a pill bottle. And they asked, "Can we see what your prescription is for this?" And the student didn't have one. And that is what makes it immediately a felony, because Adderall is lumped in with all of these drugs that some students might not think are as serious, or might not find Adderall as serious as those drugs. And so that student, who already was facing a relatively minor ticket for possessing marijuana, suddenly had a felony charge for possessing Adderall without a prescription. But if the police or prosecutor are able to prove that you had Adderall in any quantity, I mean, 1 pill, 2 pills, that's the crime, essentially, just having it. That's a D felony, which I have to look at my notes, but that is punishable by 6 months to 3 years in jail, which, I mean, by and large, that's not going to be your sentence if you're a first offender, but it's serious, and a $10,000 fine. I think a lot of people would see it as something they could hand out socially, or by doing a favor to somebody who's dragging during finals or something like that. And what I try to get across is it's both very serious to have and equally serious to hand out. I don't think people take Adderall as seriously as they take pot, because so many people have been, there has been a wave of people diagnosed with ADHD. Adderall is an accepted and widely used, widely discussed drug, and a lot of students, I don't think a lot of students take it as seriously as they do alcohol.